Don did decide that we're taking Jules today. We'll need to supercharge for about 10 minutes. He's got everything all programmed in and... Come on, buddy, let's go to your spot. I don't think it's supposed to rain today, but Mom won't be home to bring fresh food if it is, so... Come on, buddy. Come on, Tux, let's go. Let's go, bud. You coming? A little slow this morning, Mom. Coming, but I'm a little slow this morning. No Tux trot. Hi. Come on, buddy. Good morning, bud. There you go. Didn't have to call for anybody today. I miss you guys today. We won't be home too late. 4, 5 at the latest. Still making sure my plant gets watered. These guys are doing good this morning. Nothing like a set of steps first thing. Get your day going. Your heart pumping. Have to worry about my knee on the stairs. I told Tux to hold down the fort. These guys are waiting on me. Just like it should be. Thank you, Donnie. So Don asked if I thought Jules could handle this 40170, this split thing or whatever up here. And I said it's Saturday, not a school day, so probably. And she's all over the place. That's all her. But you're not trying to go right. You're going straight to go down and get on I-40. So it's
interesting. She got into the left lane because that would technically be the furthest away from the merging. And I mean, I don't know why. And now she's getting them, which is what I would do. I'd get over in this right lane too. That was kind of very person-like. But did she really get over in the left lane to help people merge?
I don't know. I didn't see.
She did.
I don't know if she put up a message about why she changed lanes, and I'm sure she did. I didn't see it, but
it does it too. It's easy for me not to look at the screen because I can't read it.
Right. Well, you're in the lane I would need to be in.
That's right.
This lane can go to the right, and that's usually the lane that I'm in. I usually can't get over 2 lanes. But there's no cars out here this morning, Donnie, so not a fair comparison. Well, there is a little bit of low clouds and fog this morning, but nothing too bad. I was hoping for a pretty sunrise since we're out here early and headed east. Yeah, we got up at 5:30 just like it was a school day. So, Johnny looked at his email last night, and ECU accepted his application. It's just coincidental that we're headed to ECU today for the open house, and he knows that he has a pending application or pending acceptance with them. It's not his first choice, but it's still pretty exciting, especially since it's the first one, and hopefully that bodes well for his other choices. We're excited. I asked Don to clean the windshield, and for a minute we thought the wipers weren't going to go back off, like we have that problem with the Beta sometimes. He was fixing to not be too happy with me. But there's our sunrise, and there's our cleaner windshield. Yeah, I'm not sure that we've ever been on this stretch of road before, coming right into Greenville, except for maybe on air show day at Cherry Point.
Yeah.
I think that's the right word for it. And it was so crowded that day that you wouldn't have really had good recollection of what part of the road you were on. But we just entered Greenville, and 264 became Strasburg Boulevard, and the hospital's fixing to be on the left, and the supercharger's fixing to be on the right. That's weird how the highway just ended, and all of a sudden we're poof, you're in downtown Greenville. Wow.
Kind of like Wilmington, sort of like that.
Yeah. I say that fast for me 3 times now, Donnie.
Swashbuckler, swashbuckler, swashbuckler.
It's the name of the local car wash. We are in Pirate Nation now.
Yes.
Oh, wow, look at the size of the stadium. That's pretty impressive. Maybe it's up on a hill, so it's making it look even higher. They are having us park at the stadium and then busing us to where we're supposed to go today on campus, which I thought was awesome. But we'll see how awesome it is in practice. Yeah, we're waiting to turn right up here on Berkeley Drive.
Bus.
But, huh?
That may be an electric bus.
Why do you think that?
It's the top stuff.
Huh. This one's different. This looks like a CNG bus. But that one, you're right. That other one was flat. Yeah, we're going to have to study the buses. Sorry.
It's CNG.
Well, that last one was definitely CNG. It looked like the downtown Raleigh CNG roof, but the first one might have been.
No, the first one was diesel.
Okay, well, we'll pay attention while we're over here to all the buses for sure. It's hard to say, but if it's possible, there may be more people here for this open house than there was at NC State. And they're treating the parking like it's football day instead of just, which is, in some ways, I'm sure it's helpful. In other ways, it was a little frustrating. I think if we'd have been 10 minutes later, we could have parked closer to where we had to go. Because they're filling it, you know, from one end to the other. We have to go in one of these buildings to check in, and then we get on a bus, I guess. I have the band welcoming us this morning. This is where the buses are dropping people off. There's Starbucks for those that need it. We're headed toward picking up a campus tour. So a really nice pre-med student gave us a little rundown on the bus on the way over here, and she said that ECU has as many students as State and I think Chapel Hill, but it's a more compact campus, so there's a little less walking. Yeah, I mean, NC State is a total sprawl at this point. There's the library. I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm guessing we pick up a tour over here at what looks sort of like a bell tower or monument structure of some sort. I'm with Johnny on being glad to be away from the super loud music where you couldn't hear yourself think. Well, we went on a walking tour. We listened. We went to the fair where we talked to some great people from engineering. We attended a session on the Honors College. And now we're headed to the West End Dining Hall. And then we get to walk back the way we came, a good long hike back to the engineering building to see the labs. Hey Nani, how come you never built me this maze for my first Lego League table?
You're not using our Arduino.
My robot's better. We did the left-hand turn or the right-hand. I think it was always left-hand turn to get through the maze algorithm. That was, I think, the most fun thing I ever did with my robot team. There's all these robots all over the place. Oh, look at this one's got big wheels. I want to go back to kids and robots. Yeah. I really miss my kids. That one's got treads. Yeah. Oh, I want to do sumo bots again. Well, you know you're in the South when the greenhouse at the university has cotton in it.
Oh, it does.
It does have cotton. So this is called the cupola. It is not a bell. There's no bell. Lore says if you walk underneath it that you don't graduate in 4 years. So don't walk underneath it. Class of 57, huh? That makes you a little younger, older?
Well, let's just say 57 was a very
good year. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Well, we are officially worn out. We've been on campus since 8:30 and it's 2:30. And we did a lot of walking while we were here. Ah, the student life. This could be our first paid supercharging stop.
Yeah.
Don's just a little worried. Not really.
Well, no. Well, we're just gonna. Certainly if it's paid, we're gonna only charge enough to get us home comfortably home.
He'd be paying a little closer attention than normal.
Yeah, that's right. So let me go plug in. And
you go plug in. Yeah, we're right across the street from the hospital. Literally, you can see that's some of the hospital buildings. Remember, we got to drop Johnny off and go home, although that's not a significant number of more miles.
Yeah. Oh, well, we haven't put in home, so it doesn't do any good to...
He doesn't know how long we need to be here.
Yeah. Right, now we do. 7
minutes remaining to continue trip.
Right.
We're at 154 kilowatts. Of course, the battery's at 41%, so we're not very low. All right, let's go.
All right, I'm gonna go back to the charging screen so we can see if it. I don't know when it's gonna. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right.
I'll film before you unplug.
Yeah.
It says we're ready to go. We're gonna get home with 23%.
Did it say anything about the
I don't know.
charging? I'm gonna unplug.
Okay. Still says current session was 0. Well, I haven't been back in the app to confirm that it said they were expired, like
Yeah,
they actually disappeared. I'll go do that.
Yeah.
$7.60.
Okay. So how many by kilowatt? Time?
Let's see.
Must be by time.
20 kilowatts at 33 cents a kilowatt hour,
Okay.
which is pretty a lot per kilowatt hour.
Well, 33. Well,
38. Did I say 20 kilowatt hours at 38 cents a kilowatt hour?
wow, that's for North Carolina. That does seem a little
And
pricey.
on the weekend should be off-peak charging.
Yeah, all the above.
And we have now paid for our first supercharger electricity.
Well, that was why I told we should take Jules, because I wanted to see, what it was like. But yeah, okay, now we know.
Dawn's never going to take Jules on the road again.
Well, I would do it for this. Well, also the other thing is we're trying to put miles on Jules because.
Right, we have free supercharging now on the wrong car.
Right. Well,
realistically, it would be better for us if it was on Jules, but it's on Ruby, so.
Right, because we've only got 19,000 miles on Jules. It's not very much, and the warranty's going to run out next July. So there's just no possible way we're gonna
19,136 miles.
Well, I've guessed.
Right, well you're very close. I was just confirming for you. Yes, it's 19,000 something.
So we're not gonna put
and Ruby's
31,000 miles.
Ruby's at 107,572.
Right.